After Tian survived the assassination, then the monks and the people there performed a special ritual aimed at healing Tian. They wrapped Tian's entire body in bandages to resemble a mummy. And they also collected all of their valuables to make a Buddha statue as an offering to God to redeem Tian's life. Pim, who really loves Tian, starts dancing at the ritual site as a form of offering so that Tian can get well soon. Pim persistently continues to dance even though she has reached his limits, until finally the time everyone had been waiting for came, where Tian was able to open his eyes again and make everyone happy. Even though he was able to open his eyes, almost half of his body was stiff and hard like a rock, so it was very difficult for Tian to move his body. Then Pim tried with all her might to help Tian recover as soon as possible. However, Tian, who felt ashamed of himself, kicked Pim out, which made Pim sad. No, no, no. No, no. No, no. Until the night before dawn, Tian was already on a cliff to take one last step towards a very painful death. However, Tian was visited by a monk who never stopped advising and encouraging Tian. Because according to the monk Tian's destiny was written and he still had to take revenge on Rajasena for the death of his father and mother. After realizing and following the directions of the monk, Tian began to remember his past when he lived in a dance studio where it turned out that he was sent to a dance studio not without reason. It turned out that it was there that he was taught about the real life of the world. Then Tian, who had returned to his former self, began to make movements to restore the bone structure in his body to the way it was before. Tian also struggles alone in his healing process. And after a very long struggle, Tian finally managed to regain control of his body. After Tian managed to control his body, Pim came to ask him to dance again. And in the end, Tian with all his ambitions began to train the power of the internal science of his body. And after days or even months, Tian has started to understand and master this move. On the other hand, Rajasena, who was getting annoyed with the nightmares he kept having, decided to kill the royal shaman. However, because the shaman was too powerful, Rajasena, of course, could not defeat the shaman. And in the end, the shaman was able to defeat all the bodyguards and kill Rajasena. After Rajasena's legacy, the shaman immediately took over Rajasena's role as the king there.
ข้าคือองค์ราชาของพวกเจ้าจงสยบต่อข้า